Carole, my lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about the abundance program that you did, which was, when was it? It was in January, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, only about 3 weeks ago, I think. No, January. Yeah, January.
Yeah, that was 3 weeks ago. We're in April.
Well, you know what? It's because you give us a month. Do you give us a month or 2 weeks after? A month?
Yeah, a month afterwards.
So that's why I went back to refresh stuff before. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Carole, talk us through what was happening with you before you started the abundance program.
Well, I'm a very transparent person, as you guys know that work with me. And when life gets on top with me, everybody knows about it. So I just completely lost the plot, over which I look back at now and think, why did I? But I think things were just stacking on top of me, you know, bits in home life, bits in work life, and it was all just stacking. So I just couldn't cope. I think I spoke to you on a call as well, because my daughter was caught up in the stabbing thing last year. She was fine, but the thought of things that could have gone wrong, I think I stopped and everything just had a complete meltdown, really.
Yeah.
I think that's really why I decided I needed to do something.
You needed to change the way that you were thinking about stuff.
Because abundance is not just about money, though money is amongst it, there's other stuff.
Yeah, there's lots of different areas to it. And the thing is, with whatever area you start to focus on, it has a knock-on effect on every other area of your life too. So it's really, really important that you pay real attention to exactly how you're feeling in one particular area of your life, because it's going to have a knock-on effect.
So I just needed something, because it was going to be every day. Yeah. I really looked forward to seeing because you recorded them. Yeah. So if I couldn't get there for whatever time it was, I could watch it. I used to watch them overnight, actually, and laugh at some of them, the things you made us do. But yeah, really good. So that was really good. That's probably your next question. I'm just talking over your next question. Go ahead.
That's all right, Carole. Not a problem. So it was a 30-day program that we did. How did you find that program? What did you enjoy about it, and what didn't you like?
Well, at first I thought, do I need it, to be quite honest? I was just thinking, I'd done a one-to-one. I think I had about 2 or 3 calls with you one-to-one, but I wasn't sure about sharing everything with everybody, because I just thought, I don't know if I'm going to like that. I don't even know who half these people are. I'm very good at sharing with people that I know and offloading, which you guys know, but sharing with other people and, you know, or sounding silly, I wasn't sure about that. But everyone is so supportive, even if you don't know them. And what becomes apparent is we've all got the same issues, but slightly different ways. And a lot of it is self-worth and thinking, how am I going to make enough money to have the choices that I want? I can't see how I'm going to do that, you know, to make that, and things in life as well, how to deal with them, really. So we did a video every day. You did a video every day. And again, it was accountability, you know, because the next day you knew you were going to get something else you had to do. So at one point I had to play catch up at the weekend and do stuff. I think my family thought I was a bit mad, because I was writing letters but writing letters and talking out the window and to things and all the weird and wonderful things you made us do.
But it got you out of your comfort zone as well.
It did, you know, and the cutting the cord, that's been very useful, because there's a lot of times, rather than cut people's heads off, I cut them. So yeah, that's been really useful. And just in general, thinking about everything, and just thinking about, I'm just sounding like I'm waffling now. Oh, I know, I can show you, wait. This was the best bit. Don't know if anyone can see that.
Yeah.
I did a mood board. First of all, I've never done one before. Second of all, I wasn't even sure how to do it till someone in the group said to me, well, get a blank Word document and then just cut and paste. And I started to do all this stuff. And as you can see, I've got 2 things already crossed off up there that happened within a space of about 3 weeks. And so it suddenly becomes, right, where's the next thing? It's a real fun game to play, and it gets you focused. I've got one stuck on the fridge, and I've got one up here in my office. So that was a revelation, really.
Yeah, and yours weren't even small things.
No, they're not. I mean, the main thing, which was, I mean, it's a silly thing, but it was a Louis Vuitton purse, and you happened to be with me at the time, didn't you, when I received it? It was to do with the client, and I'm a very jokey salesperson. And I basically said, if you win the raffle, you've got to buy me. It meant she got her money back. You've got to buy me that Louis Vuitton purse that you've got, or I'll have it. And she said, oh no, I'll buy you one. She only won the raffle, and I thought, there's no way she's going to buy me one. £340 later, she turns up, and I was saying to to you in the morning at Lucy's thing, that I was really worried that I was scared it wasn't going to happen, wasn't I?
Yeah.
And you said, just let it go. And I thought, it's too much to expect a total stranger giving me a present. And then she just come up to me and said, oh, I wanted to get you on your own. Here you go. And gave it to me in the box and everything. And I just cried at her. But I visualised myself crying and hugging her beforehand. And it was like, Christ, this shit works. So I'm now going through all of these, you see. But what's rather strange is, I wanted a new client, okay? And sorry, this is all about me, I know. I wanted a new client, and the client that I focused on that I wanted and had met hasn't happened, but somebody else has.
Because the universe will deliver to you in a much better way than you could ever imagine.
Yeah, I was just like, it dawned on me the other day. I thought it wasn't supposed to be that person. It was supposed to be that person. And I was just like, Christ almighty, that's another one I got to cross off my list. And as I said, this has only been since January.
Well, you've got the Louis Vuitton purse, that was the end of January, beginning of February, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that same week, you got Mick's van as well.
Yeah, so Mick's van, my husband's van, he had no money to get a van. And I just picked one off the internet, grey. He said he wanted grey. Picked one off the internet. Long story short, he managed to sell his old van and get one. When it pulled up outside the house, I looked out the window, exactly the same wheels, exactly the same make, exactly the same as my picture. I was like, oh my God. Now the first thing was paying for your course.
Yeah, I was going to remind you of that.
Yeah. How the hell am I going to pay for that? Second day, a cheque arrives from the credit card people saying they overpaid or did something or took too much interest off or something. And I was like, what? Exact amount of money that I had to pay you.
See, you were supposed to do it.
So I think the month, although you think, oh God, a month is too long, it's not, because it's just lovely seeing you so full of energy every night for me, because I used to watch it in the evening. And like you say, it's just that energy really, because I was always like, well, if you're not sitting next to me, how are we going to connect? But you do. It's like you're speaking to just me in the course. Do you know what I mean? Even though everyone, and then we feed off each other. Yeah. But really, just amazing. And now I'm a lot more focused. When something happens, I either cut it off, or I think of things in a different way, or think, like I was coaching that girl yesterday, it's nothing to do with you. You know, it's to do with them. So you can't alter what they think. Yeah. So I feel I learned such a lot in the month. Unbelievable. Really good. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I love working with you.
And it's not stopped. That's the thing.
It continues because you are now in that right mindset to attract those things to you. You know what you need to be doing.
And when I have my down days, and also, got all the crystals off you, didn't I? So I've been carrying around in my Louis Vuitton purse, I've been carrying around the green one, which means something or other.
So and there's a couple of green ones.
Well, yeah, a green pretty one. And well, it was a wealth one, I'm sure it was. And I've been carrying it around in my purse, and I've done 2 workshops this week, and one of them was for this new client, which has just been phenomenal. And I'm like, oh my God, this is good. I'm going to keep this up. And I did have a down day a couple of weeks ago where I was really down, but it didn't last long.
No, because the thing is, by doing you learn the techniques in order to get yourself out of those slumps very, very quickly.
Yeah. And I ended up going on antidepressants last year because of the way I was feeling. So my next aim is to get to a point where I don't even need them.
Yeah.
Because people think, oh, I laugh being jokey, you're all right. But it's so easy for me to get down that I need to keep. So being around all you guys, and, you know, that's why we laugh and joke with the 2-3 colleagues I've got of you. That's why I love all what I do and love being a people person. When I haven't got anyone around me, that's when I feel down.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have
you've
that
got
group.
The techniques there to keep you out of that dip.
Yeah. So once the month is finished, you know exactly what you've got to do. And like Philippa's doing, writing down pointers. And that's why I said I went back to the videos and back to certain things you said to do, or like the crystals I got, and I touch all the crystals. It sounds mental, doesn't it? But I don't care. That's the point. I really don't care now if people think I'm mental.
But the thing is, the way that you were going about things before wasn't working.
No, I couldn't have carried on like that. I would never have got out the room. Exactly.
So all the woo stuff, as we call it, all the welcome to Hogwarts stuff, it does something. And that's what people in the Muggle world don't understand. Because they're not actually trying it. They're not trying those new things in order to see what actually happens. And what's the worst that can happen? You don't manifest the thing that you really want.
Yeah. And every day.
Anyway. So what's the difference?
So, well, that's what's different. Every day there was something for me to do, which focused me, but they were all lifting stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's quite high lifting stuff. And then there'd be something that I didn't think, oh, that didn't work. Or talking out the window, that one didn't work. That sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? But yeah, really good and really nice to have other people go, don't worry about it, I feel the same. Yeah. That's what I thought was really nice. Or I said, I posted in there about something once, and then someone said, look, don't worry about it, this is what you need to do, this has happened to me. And that's what was really nice. It was like having people that have been through the same things or similar things. So we were all doing the same exercise. So we all posted our whatever things on. So that made me do it because everyone else had done it. So I had to. Otherwise I felt left out. I never would have done that on my own.
So what is the one best result, do you think, Carole? What have you enjoyed the most?
Making me focus and know that I'm not the only one out there, because mine's self-worth too.
Yeah.
So it made me see that I'm not the only one out there that feels like that. And we all put on this pretense of we're fine. And then we go home and collapse in a heap in the corner. I'm not the only one doing that, apparently. I just tell everyone. That's the difference.
You vocalise it.
Yeah, I do, yeah. So yeah, that's the one good thing, is that all the stuff you taught me, I can carry on with it. It's not just a month out of my life. I can carry on with it.
Good. Thank you so much for sharing.
Sorry I waffled, people.
If you would like to take part in my next free 7-day abundance program, which is on Facebook, then all you need to do is click on the link, which will be somewhere around this video. Click on there and just register, and you'll get an email with all the details sent through to you. The 7-day abundance program is a lot of fun. It's all about really getting clear about what you want in your life and starting to clear those blocks that are holding you back from getting there. It's working very much on your own self-belief, your self-worth, and helping you to really get that direction and start moving forward to create the life of your dreams. Okay, so I look forward to seeing you all soon. Don't forget, click on that link wherever it is around this video, and I will see you soon. Take care.